Ooh, what's up there, gremlins? This crazy police videos. G-Fast speaking. That's Gremlins, Fraudit or Ambush Zone. I'm going to drop a link in the description box on this video. Where you can go see Fraudit Wrangler's channel. This current video is courtesy of Fraudit Wrangler. He's Taco Terry. He wants to go fraud at a non-public profit charity. And what he's doing, by all rights, could be charged for wiretapping. You look at some big trouble out this crap. But he don't listen. He don't want to learn. He'll fool around and find out one of these days.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107.
Let me get this back lined up. And yep, he messed around badly there. He's the same one that wanted to fraud at them polling stations where they vote at. He got himself in trouble there, wound up with 3 staples in his head. About an 80-year-old man whooped him. As a retired judge or a judge, and he wouldn't stop recording. That old man, he dealt with him. Yep. He don't learn. I don't know why.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
There we go. Now we're on target. Let's get this started. It's not going to start itself.
Hey everybody, Wrangler here, and we haven't really done a whole lot on Terrible Taco Terrence in a while, and you know, everybody's favorite 33-year-old, 17-year-old, and apparently he is too freaking stupid to know that a nonprofit, the only thing public about it is its financial statements, and that's it. It is still privately owned property. And he doesn't grasp that he can't just go in there and do whatever the hell he wants to do. And, you know, you thought he would have learned his lesson about acting right in public when he got his ass kicked by a 68-year-old man and needed staples. That's the kind of manly man that he is. And he's like everybody of this new generation that's coming up with their biggest ambition in life was to be a YouTuber. It doesn't matter what they did. They just wanted to be a YouTuber. You know, yeah. And no, I don't think that's hypocritical for me to say that, considering, yeah, that's what I do now. But here's the thing. I've already led a full damn life before I started doing this crap. He hasn't. He's never done anything in his life. Nothing whatsoever. He has absolutely nothing that he can brag about except his YouTube channel. I mean, you're talking about a guy that went frauditing with his elderly grandmother, and she wound up slipping and falling and having to go to the hospital. Now, keep in mind, she shortly thereafter evicted him and had a protection order against him. Yeah, that's what kind of trash he is. But anyway, he's going to go to a privately owned nonprofit art center. And for some reason, he wants to go in there and flex on something that he doesn't have a right to be flexing. Hey, Terrence, why didn't you join the military? Why didn't you become a police officer? Why didn't you become a firefighter? Why didn't you do something to actually give back to your community? Why is it you only take? What is it that makes you think you're so damn special that you don't have to contribute anything, that you can just take? You know, these are questions that a real man would ask. But I digress because he's not one. Enjoy, guys.
County line. And as always, we will exercise our rights to film in public and publicly accessible areas to make sure that wasn't infringed upon by anybody, and that none of these employees acted like butt heads when dealing with us. Alrighty, squad, let's get into it.
It's the Chesapeake Arts Center.
I would like to point out, guys, that the state of Maryland is an all-party consent state. And what that means is that before he goes and audio records anybody, he has to secure their permission. Ask Angry Vet about that. God, what a loser. Oh, you poor baby. Did you have to walk all the way around?
Oh,
That makes me so sad.
What's going on, brother? Doing good, doing good. Beautiful day out here today. We got a lunch meeting or what's going on?
None of your damn business.
Lunch meeting or what's going on?
How's that any of your concern, you freaking loser?
That's generally, when you guys ask questions and I answer, and then I ask a question, generally to be nice, you would answer it back, not all just look at me.
Generally, they don't want to be nice. They want you to go to hell twice, wearing gasoline drawers.
Like I'm crazy.
Well, let's see. You're walking around with a camera strapped to your chest. You got a camera strapped to the brim of your hat, and you're still recording with a cell phone attached to a selfie stick, aka your dildo. Of course, they're going to look at you like you need a damn hug yourself coat and a Thorazine drip. Ladies, look at Taco Terry. And please, if you're pregnant, don't smoke crack.
Gotcha. You're welcome. You too.
That ought to tell you right there that it's not open to the public at any damn time of the day, you knucklehead.
Yep,
the doors are all secured. I can't believe this is your life's ambition.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, I just about promise you to get in there for anything. They gonna want you to have an appointment. At locked door, you're supposed to have permission to be in there. And once you're in there, if they don't like you being in there, they can tell you to leave. And if you don't, that's trespassing.
This is beautiful.
Hey, how are those outstanding warrants going for failure to appear, Terry?
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. You're not allowed to record.
What do you mean?
You're not allowed to record.
Why wouldn't I?
There was, did you talk to Nicole C?
No, why would I?
Okay. Would you mind just turning that off for me?
I would actually.
Well, here's the funny thing, Terrence. It's their place. It's closed out. You have the only way to get in is if they let you in. And they make the rules. They say no recording. You're supposed to say, well, I'm sorry. Let me shut it down, and I'll ask permission, and maybe you'll let me record. Not catch a stinky attitude like you've got going there.
Okay, well, you can't have that in the galleries.
You don't have a right to record in there, Terry. That's not a public building. It's private property. Not to mention, you don't have her permission to record her. She told you you can't record her. You are illegally wiretapping her now. Do you just want more charges?
But I'm asking why. Why would I not be able to have my camera in a public gallery?
I'm sorry. It's just not part of our policies.
Gotcha. Okay.
She told you to leave. Now you're trespassing.
Yeah. Do you mind?
I do mind, actually, yeah.
Okay. Well,
It's not optional. You smooth-brained douche canoe. It doesn't matter. She doesn't have to explain shit to you other than you can't do it, and if you do, you leave.
And now I'm curious.
You should have been curious a long time ago about where you were going with your life. Now it's too late.
Oh, don't let me stop you.
I think old Taco Terry ought to get penciled in for an appointment with a proctologist, and maybe they could pull his head out of his ass.
So the hell what, Terry? Dude, no wonder your own family don't want nothing to do with you.
How are you? I'm up. How are you, sir? Doing good, brother. How you doing?
Fantastic.
Yes, sir. We moving the lunch meeting over here?
You are.
My man. Is it catered at all? I was getting a little hungry. I was hoping maybe some Mission Barbecue or Chick-fil-A nuggets floating around or something.
Why don't you go get a job and buy your own food, you fucking loser? Freaking deadbeat frauditors, I swear to Christ.
Maybe there's an ass kicking floating around or something.
Gotcha.
Can I help you?
No, I'm all good.
You're all good?
No,
Yeah,
brother,
okay, thank
you
you,
ain't.
What does that mean? Are you here to see the galleries?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you asked if I could help. I said I didn't need any help. I'm all good.
But
Thank you, though.
No, you need some help. You need some mental help.
Just saying you're not looking at the galleries, so I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. I'll look at that when I'm ready. Gotcha. I don't need any help. Thank you, though.
Oh, you need lots of help,
Appreciate you.
you little sociopath.
Yeah. Give me a shot. You have my info. You need anything? Give me a shot, brother. All right. All right. Take care. I'll see you. Thanks for your time. See you. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Be safe. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Nice to meet
Have a good one,
you.
sir.
Hey, brother, you USRO or you street or what do you do?
What's that?
USRO or you street?
No,
What do
I'm
you
not.
do?
I work at our human basis, community basis.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you're like the school resource officer for the military.
How's that any of your concern? You don't pay taxes, Terry. You don't own property, so you don't fund the police department. They don't answer to you, you little crack baby. I bet you're on government assistance, aren't you?
School or
No,
nothing.
I work with them though.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. You were there in Arundel County or
At least he's done something with his life.
my man? How you doing, brother?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Hi.
Oh, I got you.
That's why I was doing that.
I got you. Understandable.
None of us have agreed to be filmed, so and this is it.
I understand.
The public part of this building is the galleries. So if you'd like to walk
you
around
guys
the
also
galleries,
have cameras located in the hallways and
that's really
stuff.
not
And
it's not your concern.
it is though.
No, it really isn't.
Well, those are publicly accessible cameras.
No, they're not. It's not public property. You freaking, oh my God, Terry. I don't know how it's possible. But in your hiatus on when you were on house arrest, I don't know if you were just watching too much Pornhub or freaking OnlyFans, but I think you actually stayed home jerking off so much that you have become dumber. I don't know how that's even possible. But that is not a public building. It's private property. It's owned by a nonprofit group. It's private property. You don't have any right to be in there, period. You don't have any right to access their cameras. You don't have a right to film in there. How do you not get this?
So did I give my consent to be on those cameras when I came into
You know
this
what?
public building?
That's not public cameras. I've never heard of no crap like that before. What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm not going to argue with you about it.
Well, man, it's not an
And
argument.
we
Man,
have
it's not an argument. It's a simple discussion. You're giving your facts. I'm giving mine. You're saying you're upset and
Your
didn't
facts.
consent to being on my camera. I didn't consent to being on your camera.
because we
You
are
did when you went in the
responsible
building,
for safety and
asshole.
security of everybody in this building.
You
And
are
so-
responsible
yes,
for
I
the
am.
security.
Yes, I am.
Who are you, man?
I'm the executive director of
Awesome. Thank you, Ms. Donna Anderson,
Yes.
Executive Director. Thank you,
Public
Ms. Donna
Information.
Anderson.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, if I need some, I will come to you, Ms. Donna. I
Okay.
appreciate you.
That's great. And so, like I said, you are welcome to look at the galleries. That's the public part of the building.
Okay.
The rest of it.
Well, just 2
actually-
seconds ago, I was being accosted for doing that.
Oh, if you'd like to see what accosted is, Terry, I suggest you get into your little freaking compact car and bring your ass to Austin, Texas. I'll show you accosted.
I was being told that I wasn't allowed to do that just
No,
2
you're
seconds before you
I'm
walked
sorry.
up.
Well, you were
That's why I was standing out here videotaping
Yeah,
because I was being told about the
I
other.
don't know if that Prius of his is getting that far.
This is
the children who are here.
Okay.
This is not per se a public building. We lock on the door and we require people to.
You're about the rudest little son of a bitch I've ever seen. That lady is talking to you. And that, boys and girls, is what happens when you are not raised with a daddy. You get this piece of shit.
Like I said,
Continue though. Continue.
We let people in here to look at the galleries. I'm sorry if you were approached in a way that was not welcoming.
Thank you.
So you are free to look at the galleries, and that is what we're here for. But I think you also have to appreciate the fact that when you walk in with a camera on your face and a stick, that it jars people. They're not used to that. They did not. That's not the way the usual interaction that we have with people who come to this building.
I got you, but it shouldn't jar you. You know what I mean?
You know what?
The camera
honestly,
shouldn't jar somebody.
we honestly, again, in this day and age, with
Miss Donna.
no, excuse
Miss
me,
Donna.
excuse me, with in this day and age,
This
with,
day and
excuse
age,
me,
Miss Donna.
excuse me, can I finish?
Quit over talking her. You're just rude. You're being condescending and rude. You're a little dillweed. Bro, shut the hell up. It's not a public building. It's a private building. It's a non-profit charity, and it's a secured building. They have rules. You're supposed to follow them. End of story.
My sentence, in this particular moment in time where people are threatened, we are taking our security seriously. So I'm sorry that you did not feel welcomed here. But again, everybody who walks through here winds up getting buzzed in. We ask people typically why they're here before they come here, and they usually will tell us we're going to the galleries.
Okay.
So that's
Which, as the executive director of a nonprofit, which is a private property owner, she has every right to do, Terry. I mean, like I said, dude, you got to ease up watching the tranny porn or the granny porn. I'm sorry. Ease up on the granny porn. It's rotting your brain.
that's usually our process so that we know in advance, because we try to know the people who are coming into our building. Hey, Andy. How are you?
Is it my turn now? Is it my turn now?
There's nothing else to say.
Okay.
Honestly,
well, because you were,
go look at the galleries.
I got you. Well,
And-
because I did buzz the door.
I know.
I was buzzed in.
I realize that.
No one said a word to me. I
and-
didn't say a
and
word
you're
to anybody,
absolutely
Miss
right.
Donna.
And that was our mistake. Because
Okay.
we would have asked you, and we should have asked you.
We're not gonna yell at him for being on his cell phone in this day and age.
He's not recording everybody like a little crack baby. He walked in. He knows where he's going. He obviously belongs there. Just like, I don't know, you belong somewhere like a mental hospital or a daycare center.
We're not gonna yell at him for videotaping in this day and age.
He's not videotaping, you smooth brain douche canoe.
Kids in here,
We know him. He's part of our program.
but that means that he's allowed just because you know him. You don't accost him or anything.
You were never accosted. Why are you such a cry baby, cuck, beta, bitch boy? Terrence.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
He just sat there and stood with his phone videotaping.
Oh, I didn't actually
No, he did not. You're an effing liar.
know that.
Your whole issue. You said hello to him and
I
watched
said
it, man.
hello to him. I didn't know.
So
I
you're,
was-
and we wouldn't be strangers.
Go look at the galleries.
Miss Dorothy Harris.
Go look at the galleries.
Gotcha.
I still haven't seen where the people out back have become relevant. Oh, look, now he's going to go harass some more people.
All this is for clicks and views.
Yeah,
He won't stay.
if I were you, I'd keep walking too, because I remember what that old man did to you. Those younger guys would own your beta ass, Terry. All right, and that's where it ends, guys. I mean, I don't know why Terry likes to call other people Karens, considering that he has got to be one of the biggest Karens I've ever met in my life. I don't want to call him a Darren because, I mean, seriously, I mean, one of the requirements to be a Darren is to be a guy. One of the requirements to be a guy is to be a man. And in order to be a man, you need to have a pair of testicles. And Terrence doesn't seem to have to. And I think that's great that they neutered him at birth. I think it's fantastic because since his daddy didn't stick around, apparently, this is what you get. So please, everybody, please, no more Terrys. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great one. This is Wrangler. I love y'all. And I'm out of here. Have a good one.
Yep, that's Taco Terry. The one and only. Thank God. All righty, y'all. Hope you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Smash that bell. Get notifications so you don't miss a thing. Appreciate you watching. Hope you're having a wonderful Labor Day, and we'll see you in a few.